Thank you for tuning into the Bloody Truth. My name is Blood Spirit, and we are going to continue with the grading of the cities. And the next city that we're going to grade, San Francisco, the first city apparently. I was not here, so I cannot confirm or deny that, but too many people have told me that that was the original one that they started with. The original city opening was San Francisco. I tend to believe them simply because right here is City Hall. You can go to San Francisco, go to City Hall once you become a director and above, and you can get a block explorer designed to your liking. So go in there, get that done. It's free. But City Hall, the first category is buying the floor. Should you buy the floor in San Francisco? Buying the floor in San Francisco starting at $19.99. That is an unbelievable deal. Unbelievable. $19.99 for buying the floor. You can get properties as low as the first screen is going all the way down to $26. Every one of these properties is worth buying, my opinion. So this should be a city you should focus on buying the floor if you're a long-term investor. I'm telling you right now, San Francisco, my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give advice. Don't hold me to this. But I believe in my heart that the floor in San Francisco is going to go back up to $50 minimum here in the next year. So you're going to double your money by getting into San Francisco, and I believe it's the safest bet because the Upland team is started everything in San Francisco. Upland is from San Francisco, so they're not going to let this city die. At the very least, they're going to continue to push San Francisco and make it worth your while to be invested in it. These yellow dots are little businesses already, Block Explorer businesses. So they started with San Francisco. I believe that it's going to be the favorite. So buying the floor at that price, anything under $50, I think is a wise investment. And right now I'm going to give San Francisco buying the floor at an A. Appeal. What is appealing about San Francisco? Why should you buy properties in San Francisco? Well, look at everything that San Francisco has. Outside of LA, I think it may be the most popular city in the United States. They got the Golden Gate Bridge, which is amazing. They got Alcatraz. If you don't know the history of Alcatraz, then you had to have lived under a rock because Alcatraz is in a ton of movies. The right here on the piers is one of the most amazing aquariums I've ever been to. I've actually spent time in San Francisco. Here is the the Bay Bridge. That is an amazing bridge as well. One of the greatest things about San Francisco is the fact that the Upland team, I said it before, is from San Francisco. They are going to push it. It is the city that they have chosen as a city to be involved in. So if you can get properties in San Francisco, no matter where this game goes, you are going to be happy and successful. So once again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would strongly invest in properties in San Francisco. For appeal, I'll give San Francisco an A+. Next category is flipping. The reason why I think flipping will always be good is because, once again, the love that the Upland game has for San Francisco, they're going to naturally want to push it. So because of that, I think that the flipping aspect, the value of the properties are just going to grow. Right now, in every single economical type game, we're going through a little bit of a slump as far as the Upland game. But we will come out of that slump and we will grow extreme. And San Francisco is going to be one of those places you're going to want to be able to invest in because it is the safest bet in this entire game. So as far as flipping down the road, protecting your investment, I'm going to give San Francisco a solid B. Treasure maps. Now here is going to be the challenge in this one. The treasure map, even though San Francisco is a small city and a little area, the prices of the property still are extremely on the higher end. You're not going to be able to, if you go down your list of properties in here, just go down here, it's going to get quickly up to $30, $40 per property. very quick. So therefore, it's going to be hard to fill in a lot of these treasure maps, and you will likely do a lot of sending to be able to fill in the areas where you're not going to be able to purchase properties. So as far as the the treasure hunt aspect, I'm going to give San Francisco right now a D. Treasure rewards in San Francisco. The treasure rewards in San Francisco is going to be on a tier 2. Only 9 people are playing in the San Francisco area at this point in time, and right now they're getting ready to start a free treasure. The problem with those 9 people that are playing, if you take a look at who they are, well, there's 13,000. There's 4 million. If you take a look at these players here that are playing the treasure hunt right now, they're typically the best of the best. Why? Because San Francisco is appealing to them because it's the first city, and look at these players in here. It's the first city, and everybody wants to be a part of that first city. So trying to be able to get a reward on the free skill is going to be next to impossible. It's very difficult to win. But when you do the free spawn and you play that one, you have a really good shot of getting a decent treasure. But I still give it a C. Even though San Francisco, when you look at the total score, it comes to the B, I'm still going to add the it factor that the Upland team is going to push this city more than any other city. I'm going to jump that grade up to an A. That is my choice of San Francisco. That is my grade on San Francisco. Leave in the comments down below if you think that it deserves different grades. My name is Blood Spirit. This is the Bloody Truth Inside Games.